Hi my friends, do you agree with the fear and excitement about the oceans? There are many strange facts about the oceans. Interesting to know, less than 5% the ocean floor has been explored by humans. While 70% of the Earth's surface is water, 95% of the deep waters are still unknown. Our knowledge of the oceans is much less than what NASA claims to know about Mars. In 1977, at the United States Meteorological and Oceanographic Center, they detected strange sounds from the deep ocean, which had a low frequency but were very loud. Scientists theorized that the source of these sounds could be anything from huge sea creatures to breaking icebergs, earthquakes, and ships. But there is still no definite opinion for this matter. Nemo Point, which is located in the South Pacific Ocean, is the furthest distance from land and about 1880 km from the nearest land, and is known as the most remote point on Earth. We only know about the life of 1/3 of sea creatures, and 2/3 of them remain unknown to us. So our sea monsters and prehistoric creatures may really exist. There are more than 1 million volcanoes, mostly active, on the ocean floor. According to the investigations from the National Oceanic Administration, the United States says that there are almost 1 million shipwrecks in the deep oceans, of which prehistoric ships with a cargo of platinum, silver, and gold worth for $0.5 billion are the most valuable. They are the ones who drowned. The record of going to the greatest depth belongs to the famous director James Cameron. He went to the deepest point in the world, the Mariana Trench, 11 kilometers deep, and stayed there for 6 hours. James said that the script for the movie Avatar came to my mind there. Have you ever wondered why NASA stopped researching the oceans? According to some scientists, there are strange creatures inside the vast oceans that really researched them, and they could be dangerous. There are claims that NASA was afraid of something and stopped researching the deep oceans. Fang-tooth fish. This scary sea creature is one of the few sea creatures that have been discovered in the darkest parts of the ocean, and is considered one of the strangest things on the ocean floor. It is obvious that he was named after his big tooth, a tooth that is much bigger compared to its size compared to other types of fish. The fang, for all its fearsomeness, is only 15 km long at its largest. Another strange thing about the ocean is that about 44 years ago, Neil Armstrong was sent into space on the Apollo 11 mission at an altitude of about 38 miles. During the first stage of the spacecraft's launch, the engines of the Saturn V rocket fell toward Earth. Years later, off the coast of Florida, the engine was found 14,000 feet underwater. The engine of Apollo 11 is one of the strange objects that have been seen on the ocean floor. One of the scary facts about the oceans is that the water pressure at the bottom of the Mariana Trench in the Pacific Ocean is about 8 tons per square inch, which is equal to the weight of 100 adult elephants. It should be noted that this pressure is so high that even devices that are built to withstand high pressure explode under this pressure. My friends, if you are watching my channel for the first time, be sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss the next videos. And it is interesting to know, the oceans cover 99% of the habitable space of the Earth. It is true that 70% of the Earth is made up of oceans, but considering their depth, 99% of the Earth's habitable space is actually in the oceans. Although this space is very wide, the oceans are not as dense as the land, and only a few organisms can survive in the deepest parts of the oceans. Deep pits and fissures in the ocean floor are formed when water seeps through the layers of salt beneath the ocean floor. This water, which contains undissolved salt, is much thicker than the surrounding water and also settles in the cracks. Denmark's Strait waterfall is also formed in the same way with a height of about 3,000 500 meters. The denser water in the strait falls down after colliding with the thinner water around it. Maybe this is strange for you, but there is a mountain in Hawaii against which Mount Everest looks like a hill. The total height of Mauna Kea Mountain, half of which is underwater, is about 10 km and it is more than 1,600 meters higher than Everest. However, Mount Everest is still known as the highest mountain in the world because its height is calculated from sea level. A place called Nemo's Point, which is located at the farthest distance from land, takes its name from the hero of Jules Verne's 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Nemo Point is located in the South Pacific Ocean and its distance from the nearest land is about 1609 km. In fact, the closest humans to the point of growth are the astronauts of the International Space Station. The reason for this is that this station is orbiting at a distance of 402 km from the Earth's surface. In 1992, a shipment of bath toys crashed on its way from China to America, and a large amount of plastic ducks and similar toys were released into the Pacific Ocean. But oceanographers used this opportunity to learn more about ocean currents. They asked people from all over the world to report if they see these toys on the shores of their country. These plastic ducks had traveled to far and near parts of the world, from Europe to Alaska and Hawaii, and even until the 2000s. They were still found in different parts of the world. The depths of the oceans are inaccessible areas that only a limited number of people can access using equipment. As the life and existence of creatures in these areas are hidden from our eyes, the strange things on the bottom of the oceans will also surprise us. From lost cities to strange objects and creatures on the ocean floor, many of them are still undiscovered. Perhaps as the water of these oceans recede in the next millions of years, incredible works will be revealed for future generations.